What's going on, everybody, guys and girls? Rob with you this evening, and Patriots and Bills coming up in a little less than an hour. We'll see what's going to happen there. And last night's game, 22-9, the Chiefs didn't really bring out the heavy timber offense, but they played well, and they held the Broncos to 9 points, 3 field goals. Broncos looked lost last night. I fully expect the Patriots to play well tonight. It's a little bit of snow. We'll see what's going to happen. I think they play well, though. Let's see the comments in chat. What's new? What's up, Darius? Here comes Tim with us.
To say it's a tad windy would say that the Wizard of Oz didn't have a tornado.
Ed windy at your house or at
Buffalo? No, in Buffalo.
It's windy as shit here, too. Yeah.
Oh, damn. Yeah, we had a little bit of wind.
Philip Reynolds says big unboxing soon. All right, cool deal. Darius Montre says snowy blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where do you see Big Ben playing next season? Nowhere. Since this year is his last retired, Tim?
I think so.
I think he will. I think he retires.
I think they'll say, Ben, first game next season. We'll put your number in the whatever.
The legend of Mac Jones continues to rise up tonight and grow on forever. I don't think he's going to hurt him. I don't think he'll hurt his cause whether he wins or loses tonight.
No.
I'm picking him to win. I'm picking him to win. Tim hasn't said whether he's picking him to win or not, but he took your Patriots and the +3, but
right.
that's not giving the Bills a lot of room to win by.
No, it isn't. But who knows? Well, Buffalo doesn't know how to play in these because in 2007 they played a game in Cleveland, snowier than what's going on right now. Was 8-0, 2 Phil Dawson field goals and a safety.
I like your Patriots tonight. They can run the football. They can run the football, and the Bills really their running game in the last 3 games is all you got to do is go back and look. It's almost been non-existent.
Singletary's not exactly
chop liver.
Well, I mean, he's decent.
Yeah, but he hadn't really done a lot for him. Their leading rusher the last 4 games is their quarterback, I think, Allen, and you can't have that. You can't have that if you're Buffalo going into tonight because he's got to stay in the pocket and be able to throw the football tonight. I think he does.
Have you seen who leads the league in rushing yards?
No.
Jonathan Taylor with 1,300.
And he missed a game.
Yeah. And nobody else has even hit 1,000 yet.
Yeah. Well, what is it they used to say? In 16-game season, if you don't hit 1,600 yards, it's really not worth talking about because in a 16-game season, if you get 1,000 yards, what's that? 71 a game or some shit. It's
well,
not.
It was 1,000 was always the standard because of the 14-game season.
Right, but once it got 16 games, yeah. Alex
says really, it should be in the 1,300 to 1,400 range.
Yeah, you ought to have to get to at least that much. Alex says only because Derrick Henry's out for the season. I tend to agree with him. I think if Henry was still playing and playing strong, how many games did he play and how many games and how many yards did he have? Any idea? Look it up for us, Alex, if you will. Appreciate it.
Go ahead, Alex. I'll let you. Yeah, I heard about Medina Spirit.
Yeah, I just did hear about it. There we go. I'm switching up my tickers tonight.
Okay, not to get political, but there was a political name that passed away.
Oh, yeah. Dole?
Bob Dole, yeah.
Yeah, he passed away Friday or Saturday.
Sunday. I thought it was Sunday, but over the weekend.
Yeah, over the weekend he passed away, yeah.
Did you ever hear the story of why he held the pen in the one hand?
No.
Okay. I must be the only one that knows this. Either my dad told me this or I heard it when he ran for president. So he's a World War II veteran.
Okay.
And he got injured so bad he couldn't really use his right hand.
Oh.
Well, and when he went to be a politician, everybody was trying to shake his hand. So in order to prevent from people from shaking the one hand that he didn't want people to shake it with,
Kept
he
a
held a
pen
pen.
in all. Oh,
yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It wasn't just, look to be bad. It was, he had to do it in order to not
because
have
he
people.
Right, because he couldn't use the left hand for anything else.
Right.
Yeah, I got you.
So
that makes sense.
I mean, look, I might see different from the other way, but great American and condolences to his family.
I agree with him too.
So he was 98 and died of lung cancer.
Really? Yeah.
Yep. So all right, enough of that.
no problem there. No problem there.
Yeah, and then also baseball had their Hall of Fame class, partial Hall of Fame class announced today.
Okay.
Buck O'Neil got in, thank God, finally.
Okay.
His last name was Bradford. He's African American early baseball.
Was he in the Negro Leagues?
He might not have even been. I don't think so.
He may not even made the major leagues.
No, but he was. Let me see here.
Okay. How about the guy for the Phillies?
Missed by 1 vote.
Really?
Yep.
His time don't look like it's coming no time soon.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
But okay, so it's Bud Fowler and Buck O'Neil. Let me see Bud Fowler's little spiel here. Let's see here.
Let me look.
He died in 1913, so he became the first African American player in professional baseball. Well,
okay.
The early part in 1878. So, yeah.
Keith says I think Keith's gonna come in.
All right. So the other 4 were Gil Hodges, Jim Cott, Tony Oliva, and Minnie Minoso.
I heard Dole's name mentioned earlier, but hadn't heard the reason. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry played 8 games, 937 yards. That's not bad.
That's pretty freaking good.
What's up, Sermon? What's going on? I'm hoping everybody. I've sent Alex invite. Anybody wants in tonight, they definitely can come in for a little bit. Why not?
All right.
Let us know
until the game starts,
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
I'm just sitting here watching they're in the first intermission, Washington and Anaheim. Washington's up 1-0, and Ovechkin he's skating around past, and then Wilson's wide open in front of the net with a wide open net. 1-0.
How big is Henry? Like 6'4", 245. I don't think he was that tall. Henry was that tall. I think he was like 5'11", 6 foot tall. That's what made him the bruiser he
Actually, he's 6'3".
Oh, is he that tall?
Mm-hmm.
And how much he weigh?
Listed as 238.
Yeah, it's a thick 238.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, a thick 238. So Darius, you were close. You were very close. I didn't realize he was that tall. Was not aware he was that tall. Most good running backs are under 6 feet tall. They can really kind of hide themselves behind those big linemen and just kind of can move around a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders type.
What is my favorite Christmas movie? I don't have one. I don't watch Christmas movies. I don't.
Like the go-to is always Christmas Vacation. Got to empty the pooper.
Should the Eagles go with Minshew at quarterback now? I was going to ask that tonight. I think so. They looked good yesterday. They ran a good, consistent offense. I don't know how you pull him out this week and let the other guy come back. He's not won 3 games straight consecutive in his career.
No, but I mean, he sort of did this when he was with Jacksonville too.
Now I'm talking about the regular quarterback hadn't won 3
Minshew.
straight. Yeah, but I was talking about what's the name hadn't won 3 straight in his career with the Eagles yet. So, I don't know. Bryce Young, lock for Heisman. Agreed.
Absolutely.
Agreed. Yes.
But Hutchinson is getting invited, so that's good. So he's at least top 4.
How about the fridge from the Bears?
What about him?
Yeah. What was the question there? He wasn't saying Hall of Fame football. He's saying Hall of Fame baseball. Sermon. Yeah. Hall of Fame. Yeah. Plus, he's in the Hall of Fame.
Fridge?
Isn't he? Is the Fridge in the Hall of Fame? He's not in the Hall of Fame. Okay.
Doubtful he's even in the College Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I doubt he is. He played Clemson, right?
Yeah, because I think he played. Yeah, I guess he was.
Yeah, he played. Yeah, right. They got some good players on there. They had a ton of good players in defense in '85. They really, really did.
Richard
Dan Hampton.
Michael.
Is Dan Hampton in the Hall of Fame?
I believe he is.
He belongs in the Hall of Fame. He's got way over 100 sacks. McMichael, I don't know what. He's not in the Hall of Fame.
He's not. So.
I don't think so either. Kevin Green is though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kevin Green should be second all time in sacks. He deserved to be. McMichael's not in the Hall of Fame.
No, but if he's,
how many careers? I don't think he had 100 career sacks. Did he?
No, 95.
Yeah. But look at Warren Sapp's in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
He's got more sacks than Sapp had. I think he does.
Yes, by a half.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if he's a Hall of Famer or not. How big is Fridge?
All-Pro and 2-time Pro Bowler. That kind of hurts.
Yeah. Sermon, but the reason it was they couldn't take a whole defensive line back in the day when Dent, McMichael, Hampton, they couldn't take a whole one. I mean,
no, you couldn't.
Not to the Pro Bowl. How big is Fridge? Oh, Fridge is, I don't know how
370, 380 at least.
He's probably 400 pounds now. And was he 6'1"?
Well, he's only 335, but he's 6'2", which made it kind of look.
Yeah.
But
I'm sure.
I'll tell you what, though. Ditka was right. For about a 4-yard burst, nobody would stop him.
No, you couldn't hardly touch him. He was actually a pretty fast guy on his feet, too.
Uh-huh.
Tim, what former Brown deserves the most to get in the Hall of Fame?
Clay Matthews.
Clay Matthews. Okay.
He's been a finalist a couple times, but haven't quite got over the hump.
What are your grades on Oklahoma hiring Venables? C. I don't think it's nothing great. Miami hiring Cristobal, maybe a B-. I don't see anything great about that either.
Well, the thing with Cristobal coming back home, it'll give him the nostalgias because he played for him.
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah. Right now, who's got the best hire of everybody? I guess LSU probably.
Somebody hired Nevada's coach today.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me find out who that is.
Oh, Nevada. Nevada football coach.
Jay Norville is head coach of the University of Nevada.
Colorado State.
Yeah. Wow. Is that much of a bump? Going from
Not
Nevada
really.
to me, it's not. I mean, Nevada. Which team are you more likely to see on a Saturday night on TV? Nevada over
Nevada.
Well, yeah, over Colorado State.
Technically, you're Colorado State. You're lucky to get on CBS Sports Network.
Yeah. They must have offered him a bunch of money. Mm-hmm. Colorado State. Are they independent? Or are they?
I think they're Mountain West.
Mountain West.
So he's making a lateral move, pretty much.
And to me, it looks like it.
There must be something going on there.
Yeah.
Either his
Steve
contract
Adot.
ran out or he wanted more money and Nevada said no.
Yeah. We'll hear more about that. That's the same way with Brian. What's his name down in Kelly, down in LSU. Said that he went before the president during the season and said, "I want more money." And he said, "I signed you for 6 years, and I expect you to be here 6 years."
Right.
And then Kelly came back 2 weeks ago and said, "I'm gone. Bye." You got to know now, man. If you care at all about your coach and the thing of it is though, how many of them lay ultimatums like that to their AD unless they're planning on getting the hell out of there?
Not.
You can't be pulling shit like that.
You pull that one too many times and people won't hire you.
11 charges tested positive for COVID today. 11. How about that?
Well, Keenan Allen was one of them.
Purdue, Baylor, Duke, UCLA, Gonzaga are your top 5. Come on in here, Keith. Come on in here. Come on in here.
Well deserved for Purdue.
Yeah, Purdue.
And that's the first time they've ever been number 1 in their school's history for basketball.
Oh, really?
Yep. That's what they said on ESPN, at least.
Nothing wrong with that.
Well, I'd have thought they'd have been number 1 in like the mid-'90s when they had Glenn Robinson. But I guess not. So good on them.
Glenn Robinson, didn't he play for Michigan?
No, his son did. Junior did.
Oh, okay. All
yeah.
Right.
It's weird to start seeing these juniors like Glenn Rice and Glenn Robinson and Tim Hardaway. And I grew up watching your dad.
Yeah. Yep, it's crazy, isn't it?
Well, the funny thing they were talking about the one time I was rewatching the 92 NBA All-Star game, and Tim Hardaway Jr. was born not too long after that game. So,
yeah.
Oh,
if Rams fall flat in the postseason this year, should they think about trading players next season to stock up on draft picks? They don't have many. Man, I think they got to be buyers instead of sellers because they've got their quarterback and they're hoping to make him do something in the next 3 or 4 years. I think they got to be buyers. I really do.
Well, they haven't exactly got the power running back yet. But
no, they don't.
Once Gurley left, they ain't found nothing.
No. And let's be real about it. I mean, Stafford's he's hit a line. It looked like he's hit kind of a rope and like, okay, I can't get much higher than this. He's not playing the greatest. He's not.
Well, I mean, Jacksonville to help him out this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's why I went with Jacksonville. I was like, is he going to continue just throwing the ball to the other team?
Right.
Last night, so good for him.
Yeah, 37 points this week meant something. How about that Ravens game? Oh, isn't that still some shit? I can't, and I had not heard, I hadn't heard a big boom on that today. Question for Harris, if he comes in.
Well, part of the reason he's going to try to make the excuse of is that Marlon Humphrey was out. He's going to be out for the rest of the year. Oh, we couldn't have covered anybody. Bull crap. You win the toss, you march your ass right down the field, and you score a touchdown, and it's game over.
Right.
Oh.
He had to be in a hurry. He was in a hurry to meet a woman. It's all about the women now, bruh.
Yeah.
Who's winning the playoffs? Numbers. How soon before Nagy gets canned? I think soon. If he makes it through the new year, it surprise me. I think they're going to fire him before the end of the year. I really do. They got so much pressure on them right now. I would fire him before the end of the year.
No,
you wouldn't. I would. I would bring somebody else in to work with that young quarterback, or
if Fields is going to be hurt the rest of the year, then maybe you let him play Dalton.
Then maybe you could hold off. But if if you're planning on setting him next year, which is going to be hard to do now, it's going to be really hard to say, kid, I think we had brought you up too quick. And then set his ass down. He's going to be really down. Because how many times does a kid sit all year and you don't have to call him up not one time? Generally, a quarterback's going to get pounded one time where you got to go to him and say, look, okay, now we need you. And if you go tell him at the beginning of the year, look, we're looking at 2023 for you, and that's what we're looking.
Yeah, he might as well just say, why'd you even draft me then?
Right.
In the first round.
Right. I think he shouldn't have been playing this year. That's just my opinion. I think Dalton and, whoever the hell else, if Foles played a down this year?
I don't believe so.
I can't believe somebody wouldn't get Foles and say, look, nobody has any faith in him. He may get hurt, but still, you could take it wouldn't cost that much to get him.
No,
you can get him for a little bit of nothing. As an MVP, everybody wants to make a big deal about, what's the name's the MVP? He's the MVP. He's better than Newton right now.
He's better than anybody that either Taysom Hill or
Cam Newton.
No.
Oh, New Orleans.
Simeon. He's better than him.
Yeah. But, and I think he's better than Cam Newton right now. I really do. Cam Newton to me, I think
that was probably done to sell tickets.
Yeah. Yep.
So speaking of coach firings, to get off of a sport that maybe not many people follow here, 2 NHL coaches were fired over the weekend.
They were. What? See, hold on. Vancouver.
Yep, and they also fired their GM.
Yeah. And then, let's see, hold on. Let me think where's the other firing came from. Oh, Philadelphia.
Yep.
Philadelphia.
They
got
fired Laviolette. After
they did what?
Losing streak.
Who'd you say they got rid of?
They got rid of, Laviolette.
I thought it was another. Laviolette been gone. It was another guy they got rid of.
Oh, Vigneault.
Vigneault, yeah.
Okay. And then Mike Yeo is taking over in Philadelphia.
Laviolette's playing. He's somewhere else now. Laviolette is at. Is he at Nashville?
No, I think he's in. Let's see where Pierre Laviolette is.
Maybe not Colorado.
No,
I don't think it's LA either. I wanted to.
He's with the Capitals.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah,
and they're a good team right now. I see that. What's that guy's name is taking over Vancouver? The bald-headed guy.
Oh, Bruce Boudreau.
Bruce Boudreau, yeah. Darlene just mentioned it. Said something about the winds blowing like hell here.
Oh, jeez.
It is. Wow.
9 seconds in and the Ducks tie it. Okay, anyway.
So, yeah, the wind's blowing like crazy here.
Let's see if we're getting a high wind warning here in Northeast Ohio.
I don't know if we're getting a high wind warning or not.
We got a wind advisory here in Northeast Ohio.
Oh, do we?
So it's probably going to come.
Yeah. Wind conditions currently.
Well, the problem is you had a warm day.
We did here. It's about 71, 72.
And it's going to fall. Like, it's already 33. I think they said it was like 54 today for a high.
Oh, you see, we had 71 or 2 here today. It was crazy warm. Wednesday, they calling for a chance of some snow here.
Oh, so wow.
We're a little ways behind you. We get a little bit, but we don't get near as much as you guys do. Have y'all gotten a couple, 3 inches of snow already?
At least. It's not that much the night of the Ohio State-Michigan game.
Oh, okay. So have you got as much as 6 inches yet?
Not that much, but like
not quite that much. Between 3 and 6.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Which is about average for us for
but average for the first half of the month of December.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Well, I don't see nothing here that's actually saying anything about
the wind speeds.
No.
Hold on.
I sold right much stuff. I had to get it all in the mailbox today. Oh, out now. Let's see.
It's maybe about 15, 20 mile an hour, maybe.
It's. Let's see what ours is. I'll tell you, it's 60 degrees still here, and right now it's 15.
Okay.
And as the night progresses here, it's supposed to go down. Midnight is supposed to be 10, and then by 3 a.m. 5, and then tomorrow I guess it's supposed to be less. Tomorrow's high 50 degrees, and 33 for a low, and then 47 for Wednesday, 26 for a low.
Wow.
So we get some cool weather, but Saturday this week 72 rain. So
that's too much up and down for me.
it is. Yeah, I don't get it quite that much.
No. Well, we're lucky if we hit
60.
45 is a balmy day.
Yeah.
In December in Cleveland.
Really?
Yeah. If you're in the 40s and the wind's not howling, you're feeling pretty good.
Yeah. You just like to have it a couple days where you can get rid of some of the snow where it's not on the ground for 2 months in a row.
Yeah, trust me. Yeah. Well, it's hard to walk the streets. Trust me, I do enough of that for going to work.
Yeah. How far do you have to walk to get to the bus or train one?
Well, I don't have to go up like a flight of stairs. It's getting to the destination, then walking to the building for work. That's anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. So it's probably about.
So if it's raining like hell, you hate it.
Oh yeah,
that sucks ass.
Especially
if it's raining. If it's raining, do you ever consider say screw it? I think I'll drive into work today and.
No, well, if I get in late enough, there's another bus that comes in front of me that'll drop me off near the building.
Oh, that's
and I can usually take that and only walk about 100 feet and get to the building.
Yeah.
So,
gotcha.
I mean, the problem is you can't have umbrellas because the wind's just too much. Eventually, it'll just fold it inside out, and you wasted $20.
Yeah.
Unless you've got your ponchos, then you're okay.
Yeah. I am going to go grab something. I'm going to try it on the channel for the first time ever. Something to drink. I'm going to get rid of the Mountain Dew. I'm going to get something else to try.
And let's see. Rob, for Coach Duke, what would your 15-man all-time roster look like? All right, Alex, I'll give this one a shot. For Duke, I'll take Grant Hill. I'll take Bobby Hurley. I'll take Shane Battier. I'll take Elton Brand. Oh, boy. Trajan Langdon.
He'll be a top 15 for you?
Yeah, I got like 5. No, that Hansborough played for UNC.
How about J.J. Redick?
Yeah, he'd have to be on there. I'm trying to throw some bigs in there.
How about Christian
Leitner? Yeah.
Would you have how about Hill?
Yeah, like I said, Grant Hill. So you have Hill, Hurley, Leitner from the early 90s. And then you have like Battier, Brand, Redick, Austin Rivers.
Who?
Austin Rivers.
Yeah, maybe. How many have you got there so far? 12?
That's 6.
Would you have Jay Billis? I don't know whether you would put Jay Billis on the team.
I thought it was UNC.
No,
he's Duke. Okay, yeah, I put Billis in there, definitely. So that's 7.
Let's see. Who else?
Johnny Dawkins, 8.
Johnny Dawkins. How about Jim Spanarkel? I don't know. Jim Spanarkel was good, but he played in the 70s. You may not, if you didn't watch.
I mean, I'm willing to throw whomever because right now we're throwing 86 team in there.
Okay. I can help. I'll help you out though.
Spanarkel could definitely be a like a 9th man.
All right. Let's see. If you want some more good players though, how about Chris? His dad was a head coach. He was
Wojciechowski?
No, that's Chris. What is his name? His dad.
Collins.
Chris Collins.
Yeah. Okay, he's not terrible.
Steve Wojciechowski. Thomas Hill. Let's see who else. How about the brothers? How about Tim Moyes' brothers? And all of them played. They were all boys. What were their names? Somebody help us out.
Like I'm trying to think of like, so that's like 11. So we got 4 more.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Oof.
You see, you got Shane, but yeah, Plumleys. The
These are the
Plumley.
Plumleys. Okay, so there's 12 and 13.
It was 3. It was 2 of them, but one of them was good. And one of them wasn't very
So
good.
like that, there we'll go 12 there for one of the Plumleys. Oh.
Yeah, Mason, I think, was the best of the 2 of the 3.
Yeah, Mason, I think was the better of the 2. And then what about the guy that they got in trouble for always throwing the elbows?
Oh yeah. What the hell is his name? He's in the NBA. He's still in the NBA now, playing. Was he playing for Dallas? Playing for Dallas, maybe.
I think so.
What the hell's his name?
Oh man, I wish I could remember that one, but
he had an evil look to him too. I mean, he didn't even look like a nice guy.
Right.
Gerald Henderson, pretty good, but what's this other guy's name? The other guy could shoot. He could shoot his ass off if he got his mind. Cherokee Parks. I don't think.
No. Although he did play for in the NBA a few years, but not.
Yeah. What's this guy's name?
No, I'm trying to
he
think.
He would be considered probably the second dirtiest player ever from.
Right. Hold on. I wish I could type in like dirty player Duke and it would come up right away.
Dirty players for the Duke Blue Devils. Grayson Allen.
Grayson Allen, yeah, that's him.
Here's a summary from
Hey, how about John Shire? John Shire.
Okay, John Shire is acceptable.
Let's see. Greg Paulus. Let's see. Oh, Danny Ferry.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about
Danny Ferry. Yeah. We left him out all the way.
Yeah, so he could be 13.
He could be probably a starter on that team.
He probably could start on that team, or else I'd put him as the 6th man.
Yeah, he was a hell of a
Let me see if there's an all-time Duke player list.
Let's see here. Somewhere. Most hated Bobby Hurley.
Yeah, well,
Chris Collins, John Shire, Shane Battier, Danny Ferry, Steve Wojciechowski, Greg Paul.
Okay, so Carlos Boozer.
Yeah.
So like
Grace
they have like the list of, and here's like the top Google searches: Reddick, Leitner, Battier, Grant Hill, Johnny Dawkins, John Shire, Ferry, Elton Brand, Bobby Hurley, Carlos Boozer. Sheldon Williams was okay. Jason Williams wasn't bad.
No, he wasn't bad. Jay Williams was better than Sheldon Williams.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they have Grayson Allen, Mason Plumlee. The problem is we're missing all the one and dones like R.J. Barrett and Marvin Bagley. Kyrie Irving one and done.
Yeah. Top 3 Duke freshmen of all time. The kid that plays down there in New Orleans right now. He's one.
Zion, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have like Jabari Parker, Dunleavy Jr. played there.
Yeah.
Chris Duhon wasn't bad when he was there.
No, he wasn't.
They've had so many. Oh, Dunleavy's kid played there. Forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
And then Artie Heyman, Hall of Famer. And then Mike Jaminski played there as well.
Yeah. He was there with Jaminski was there when Billis was playing.
Yep.
Gene Banks played. He wasn't a bad player.
I'll give you another name that people might know more for baseball than basketball, but he's a decent basketball player. Dick Grote, the former Pirate.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. In fact, he called Duke games on the radio till he was like in his 80s. So, yeah.
This is good.
Don't ever get the Fairlife regular stuff. It tastes like crap.
Don't get to 2%.
Get the chocolate one. Yes.
Have you ever tried it? You ever tried it?
Yes, I tried both the chocolate and the regular. The regular, tasted like less than skim milk.
I had it in the freezer, so I got little chunks of ice in it. It's good.
Yeah, the chocolate one wasn't bad. I'd maybe get that one again, but I just had chocolate milk myself.
Mm-hmm.
Giant Eagle brand.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah. Oh,
92 out of 100. It's good.
Sounds about right. Yeah,
it's good. Damn good. Woo, cold chills running down my spine.
I don't know if I'd ever put it in the freezer, but okay.
Oh, that's why I like it. I like it really cold. And then I put my Mountain Dew in the freezer. I love little chips of ice in my drinks. Ooh, I can't. Some people I know like water, like lukewarm and shit. Right. I like mine ice cold. Like if you just go get water somewhere, you want it real cold, or not so. Yeah, me too.
Well, it depends on what you need it for. If you need it for, you just want a nice cold beverage. If you want something to just be hydrated, then maybe a little warmer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Keith is trying to talk about it. Indiana, who's your all-time team? Well, number one, you start with Isaiah. Like, no doubt. Then maybe you throw like a Calbert Chaney.
Keith Smart.
Yep. Oh, geez, they haven't had much lately in the NBA talent. We have to talk like 80s and 90s. So you're like Matt Nova or
All right, how you doing? She is. You need to talk to her? All right. Yep. I'll get
yeah. Oh, Alex, if it's like 6, it could be like 10 to 3 if the weather holds like it is. Oh, and then the Henderson kid in the middle was really good for Indiana. Like the best I can base it on is like early 90s or late 80s.
Really bad. What happened was I got a phone call. Somebody called Darlene first, and she didn't want to talk to him. She didn't tell me.
Right.
Hello, is Darlene there? Yeah. She looked at me and was like, I hope the phone don't come flying through the fucking.
Just get it done and over with.
I'm hoping that I don't have a phone flying at my head in a minute. I'm watching.
Yeah.
She's being real nice on the phone. So the nicer she is on the phone, the fucking more pissed she is at me. The longer she stays on this phone call, the better chance I got getting not Bryce Alford. You talking about
Steve Alford?
Steve Alford. Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve Alford was fun to watch play because he was.
And then
he could shoot.
Oh, you could throw like a Quinn Buckner in there. You could throw a May. You could throw him in there.
Mm-hmm.
How about kid that got drafted by the Pistons but didn't really do anything? In the 80s, white guy.
Oh! I'm gonna tell you his name in a second. He was like a guard forward.
More forward than guard.
Yeah, he's real skinny white boy.
Yeah, I think he played for the Pistons, right? Like he was on the 89 team, I think.
What is his name? It ain't the guy that was. It ain't the same kid that was in Blue Chips.
Kent Benson is the guy I'm thinking of.
Okay, that ain't who I was thinking of.
Okay, yeah.
Tom
Van Arsdale was a.
Who was that kid? Who was the kid that was in Blue Chips?
Matt Nover.
He played for Indiana.
Yep, he did. Yep.
Yeah, he wasn't that good a player, but he was.
He's a 6'11" guy who could stretch the floor, but he only
he never done anything. He never did anything in the NBA. I
don't think he was supposed to.
John Sally played for Georgia Tech.
Right.
He didn't play for.
No, and the problem is that most of the early 2000s they went to the Georgia Tech did for the national title game.
Oh,
They got
John
destroyed.
Sally was a hell of a player for Georgia Tech.
Yeah, well, you got him and Travis Best and Mark Price and Kenny
Yeah.
Anderson and
They had a hell of a team. And then if you want to go back to that 82, how about that 82 North Carolina State team? Lowe, Wittenberger is a little bit before your time.
Lowe Wittenberg,
Wittenberg, and then the guy,
Gannon.
Yeah, Terry Gannon. Yep, that was
Did you
before
be called football for ABC?
No, she ain't throwing it at me. I said I come in there bringing the phone.
Hey.
Yeah, I said I told them I brought the phone in there after she didn't try to call you. I didn't think you probably wanted to talk. I was like, oh shit. Okay. So it's all good. It's all good, Tim. Yeah, this is good, man. I gave it a 92 out of 100. Yes. He said, don't get to the white milk. Get to chocolate milk. Uh-oh. What happened? Or was you laughing at me?
No. With the all-time UCLA Bruins 15 going undefeated.
If they played together on a team.
Oh, wow. Well, the problem is that they'd have to fight for playing time, and you could throw.
The thing of it is, put the top 15 on any college together, and if you did that to all schools, hell no. Like if the top 15 UCLA players played the top 15 Duke players and top 15 Carolina players and top 15 USC players, nobody would go undefeated.
No.
Because you're going to have yourself some NBA talent.
Yeah.
You're going to have NBA all-star teams there, folks. Hell yeah. Picture North Carolina's all-time team.
You could throw the 82 team out there enough, and then you put 82 North Carolina against like the 60s or 70s UCLA, that'd be a hell of a game.
Yeah.
Just keep James Worthy off the free throw line.
Yeah. But, I mean, my goodness, think of the players they've had since then. Shit, man.
Well, that Juzang kid from UCLA could be on the higher echelon when all is said and done.
Yeah. And who's UCLA coach now? It ain't the old Indiana coach no more, is it? He got fired, I think. Steve
Alford, yeah.
Steve Alford got canned. I want to say he's like Arizona State or some shit.
Let me see if I can sort of give you where he was before. He was in Cincinnati before.
Who is that?
The current coach of UCLA.
Oh, okay.
Mick Cronin.
I could not have told you that.
Me neither.
It sounds like a drummer of Journey.
I don't know why this didn't go by Michael. That's his real name, Michael.
Mick. Yeah.
Wanted to go by Mick.
Yeah, we're gonna have we're gonna bring a drummer in to be our next head coach, and we're hoping for the best, folks.
Yeah.
And we hope you like the way he plays drums and coaches. I don't know. That's weird.
And the sad part is the team that could have a top 15 that would be on the rise would be Gonzaga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they've got the more recent ones. I mean, it was essentially nobody knew where Gonzaga is, but the only alumni they ever knew before 1999 was John Stockton.
Mm-hmm.
And his kid went there, was pretty good. Didn't really do anything in the pros.
Sad news to report. Tomorrow I will have a root canal, and it'll be in the afternoon. So I should have a lot of fun trying to talk tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. But I'll give it my best try.
I'll tell you what, if you need to, just type in whose turn it is, and then you can type in your own picks.
I can always point. I can just do like this and this and this.
Yep.
You guys don't need a band director. That's for fucking sure. You guys do a great job anyway. So
we only have
We
one
only
college
have
game.
Army Navy, I guess is it, right? And then
Yep,
so I
that's
didn't
it.
even list that. I didn't even
Well,
list that. I'll put that
are there
together.
four? Well, no, we can take care of that next Tuesday. The next
What's that?
Tuesday is bowl games.
Yeah, and we can pick them all if we want to, or however we want to do it. We can do that. Yeah, he was trying to send something around today. I couldn't open it though.
What,
Did you ever
Harris?
get it? Yeah,
I didn't even check my email. Let me see.
yeah. He was wanting me to send it, but it came, and I couldn't open it. So,
Yeah, and the final surprise for Stratomatic, the 1971 set that I already have.
what's a surprise?
That's the surprise. They're bringing back the 1971 set.
And you've already got that.
And I've already got it. I get it when they've had it like as part of their.
And you was hoping to get a new set this year?
No, nah.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Yeah. You didn't had your fill of Stratomatic.
Well, I mean, I filmed the game on Saturday or Friday or Saturday. Just been too lazy to upload it. Like, man, I don't know this Indians replay may take longer than my Rockies replay did. It's like, who knows? Maybe hopefully it will be 40 hours a week pretty soon, and then I'll have more time to, play.
Hey, do you want to do this? I've got all of the games this week written down, but I don't have the lines written down.
Okay,
you want to pull the lines? You want to find the lines for me, and I'm going to guess them. I'm going to hope. You just tell me when you found them. You already got them?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. You just tell me when, and I will give it. I will give it my best effort.
All right. Now this is through Yahoo Sports.
Oh, that's fine. We'll go with that one this week. This will be the official line we're going to run with this week. You ready?
All right, go for it.
Thursday night's game, Steelers going to the Vikings. Wow, man. I'll tell you what, why don't you start me with a tough one? Oh, man. I think the Vikes are going to be favored, but I don't know if you're going to give them 3 or not. I'm going to go 2. Vikings favored by 2.
You would have been right with 3.
3, okay.
For Minnesota, yep.
Vikings by 3. All right. Saints at the Jets. Saints have got to be favored here. I'm going to say a straight 7.
5
Saints.
and a hook.
5 and a hook. Okay. 5 and a hook. All right. Falcons at the Panthers. Well, the Panthers have done so much whining over the last. Plus, they getting over a bye this week. Panthers got to be favored, but they're not going to be favored by a lot. I'm going to give them 2 and a hook.
3. Oh, by the way, do you want to go the over-unders as well?
Oh, yeah. Let's see. Steelers, Vikings can't be quite as high as 46?
44 and a half.
44 and a half, yeah. I knew it couldn't be quite as high as some of them. On the next game, Saints and Jets, that won't be much higher. I'm 45.
43 and a half.
43 and a half. Wow, that's some real low overs this month. Falcons and Panthers will be a little more than that. I'm going to go 45 and a half.
Less 42 and a half.
Oh, they're going the wrong way, bro. Damn.
Oh, trust me, they've known they got their ass kicked, so they've lowered these a lot.
They had to. Seahawks and Texans. Seahawks are in a must-win mode right now. They got to do something. They're going to Houston, though. I tell you, Houston, that is a team we can't figure out. Seahawks are more than a field goal better, though. Let's go 4.5 on that one.
7.5.
7.5. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, they give them more than I would have given. Raiders and Chiefs.
What do you think for over-under?
Oh, over-under, Seahawks, Texans, I will go, that's going to be a little more, 46.5.
Way, way down, 42.
42. Well, they got burned this week. They got burned big, and they had to have gotten burned big time. And they're like, we're going to cut field goals and 5s and 6s off of it. Raiders and Chiefs. Raiders played like shit yesterday. The Chiefs played decent last night, and their defense played good. Chiefs are at home. And it's divisional, but I don't give a shit. Chiefs -7.
9.5.
9.5. Man, oh man. This will be a little bit higher. 46.5.
48.5.
48.5. All right. All right. Ravens and Browns. God, how does the Ravens come back from this last week? It's gonna be a close game. Browns coming off a bye. I still don't think they're field goal better. I'm gonna say Browns 2.5.
Ding 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 ding.
2.5. I didn't think it quite a field goal better. All right. Cowboys and Washington football.
Over under for that game?
Oh, okay. The over under and that's gonna be low too. 44.
42.5.
42.5. Okay.
All right.
Let's see. Cowboys and Washington football team. Washington football team 4 in a row. It ain't gonna help them this week at home. They're gonna be dogs. But I think they'll get some defensive considerations here. 5.5. Cowboys.
Cowboys by 4 in the over under.
It's gonna be some scoring in this game. So 47.
Close. 48.5.
48.5. Yeah, it's going to be some scoring in that game. Jags and Titans. Titans are going to be your favorite here. But, man, oh, man. Are they coming off a bye, too? Titans? Did they play this week? I don't think he played yesterday.
Let me see.
No.
They did not.
No.
They did not.
I didn't think so. So that helps.
I thought this was the last week for the buys as well, but it is not.
Yeah. And the thing of it is, it sucks that the Jags have to go on the road to play a team that had a bye.
Yep.
Everything's stacked up against them this week.
Right.
I like your Titans big in this one. 6.5. 6.5.
More.
Well,
9.
9. Okay. I like them big this week.
And the over-under?
Over-under. Can the Jags score there? 44.5.
Ooh, close. 44.
44. Okay. Giants and Chargers. Oh, geez. That's the same way with both of these teams.
Now, I will say this, though. Daniel Jones is looking like he's going to miss another week with a neck injury. I think they're going to take him to a specialist.
It don't much matter, though. Neither one of them is great. Chargers going to be favored in this game. I haven't – at least I hadn't missed a team that's supposed to be favored. Chargers are the better team. Mm-hmm. Chargers have a better offensive line. Defensive line, definitely, especially if I don't know if Bosa's supposed to come back or not. Is he supposed to be back this week?
Don't know.
I think maybe he's out. I think maybe he's still out. It's not going to stop me, though. Chargers are a better team here. I'm going to go 8 and a hook.
10 and a hook.
Wow. 10 and a hook. Man, they're inviting everybody to go 45.5.
Ooh, off by a point. 44.5.
44.5. All right. Everything's a lot lower this week, you notice.
Oh,
it's going to be hard to go unders this week. It's going to be hard to do it because, 20, 25 points and a half is about all you got to have. Lions and Broncos. Lions come off that win, and the Broncos, they lost, didn't they? Yeah, Broncos lost to the Chiefs, and they didn't show nothing. But they are coming home. Broncos going to be favored in this game. And boy, oh boy. And the thing is, the Lions have played within themselves all the way. You can't give the Broncos a lot here. 1.5.
Oh, way more. 8.
8? The Broncos are favored by 8. All right. I'm interested in seeing how many people take the Broncos this week and give 8 points. God almighty.
Oh,
can you see it?
I might be leaning towards the Lions.
Me too. My Lord, I don't care who the Lions play. The Lions have played everybody tough, and it's not like the Broncos is one of the toughest teams out there.
No, and it's not like they're Mr. Light 'em up, which you'll probably could guess by the over-under.
Somebody's throwing some money on the Broncos there. It's not going to be high. 42 and a half.
Yep. Oh,
42,
you've been right with just 42.
42.
Yep.
Okay. That's a low-scoring game. It's going to be low-scoring. Let's go to the next one here. Bengals and 49ers at the Bengals. Man, I'll tell you. I'm going to use logic here over my heart. And I think the Bengals should be way dog. They should be big dogs this week, but I don't think they're gonna be big dogs. The 49ers are favoring this game, though, and I'm going to tell you why. 49ers 2.5.
No. Right now, they may end up being that way at game time, but right now it's Cincinnati by 1.
Oh, it's almost a pick 'em.
Yeah, it's almost a pick 'em right now.
I showed Keith his hand. Did you see his hand?
I don't think I really want to.
Yeah, it looks like an extra growth on his finger. Yeah.
Hold on, let me see.
See if you go see if you can look it up.
No. They're on his pinky, right? Yeah, it was on his pinky.
Yeah, but it's a big growth coming out of it. It looks like it looks wild. Yeah, that won't be very difficult to pick. Bills and Buccaneers.
What's your over-under for that?
49ers and Bengals. I think it's going to be some scoring in that. 46.5.
47.5.
47.5. I think it's going to be some scoring in that game.
There probably will. Yep.
Yeah. Bills and Bucks. Oh, my gosh. Bucks are at home. They're going to be favored, but not by a lot. But you know what? The Bills really, they're not a team that generally gets all over Brady. I'll probably say too much. I'm gonna say 4 and a hook for the Bucks, but it's probably not that much.
3 for the Bucks, and it looks like we got a long touchdown run by the Patriots
Already.
Yep. Well, and they're not even bothering kicking. It's 2 points.
What do you mean?
Oh, the Patriots just scored and they're going for 2. They're not going to bother kicking tonight.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that was one. Did he throw the football or did he just hand it off?
Let's just hand it off.
Oh, okay. So a long run against the Bills. How about that shit?
Yep.
Bills Bucks. I think this will be some score now. I'm gonna say 48.
Okay, so Tampa's a -3, and the over/under is 52.5.
Woo! They're letting the points go all to the last game here.
Mm-hmm.
Bears Packers. Packers coming off a bye. Bears coming off a bye. Yeah, both of them's coming off bye weeks. Oh man, I like 8-0 Patriots.
Yep, 8-0 Patriots. Yep.
Packers. Good night. 10 and a hook.
12 and a hook.
My goodness, man. If you go take your favorites this week, you got to give up some points.
Yep.
45 and a half.
Oh, you've been right with 44.
44. Just straight up 44. All right. Rams Cardinals. I think this is upset time. I really do. I know the Cardinals are going to be favored, but boy, oh boy. 2 and a hook.
Arizona by 3.
3. Yeah, this has got upset written all over it for me. I think both teams are going to score 48.5.
52.
Yeah, they're going to score. They're going to be scoring in that game. And finally, Army Navy. Who is the home team of Army Navy this week? I want to say it's the Army this year.
Let's see here. So technically, I guess they're giving it to Navy
because the team went to bottom or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, that's fine. Army Navy. Army is the better team. I realize it's a rivalry game and everything, but I just think Army is a better team. 9.5.
Army by 7.5.
All right.
But this over-under, you'll find this funny. You want to just give it to you?
36.5.
All right. Well, you're close. 34.
Yeah. I know it's not going to be a lot because they don't expect neither team to score over 20. Yeah.
Right, because they hold the ball too long.
Right. Yeah.
And I probably will be missing that game because I will be headed off to Bowling Green to go see Bowling Green play Ferris State in hockey.
Oh, okay.
And actually,
that's Saturday.
This past Saturday,
Uh-huh.
I went to see Cleveland State basketball play Wright State.
And how'd you like it?
Oh, we were 3 rows from the floor, and we were on the side with the TV guys.
Mm-hmm.
So if there was a questionable call, all I had to do is look at the monitor and see if it was a good call or not.
Oh,
because they don't have an overhead.
They don't, because it's such a small school.
Yep. Now they got the little thing in the corner.
Were they televised on TV at all?
They were ESPN3.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, that's fine. They probably showed it on the Bally Sports Ohio, which is where the Indians play. They probably showed it on that.
Yeah, that's cool.
But I mean, I enjoyed myself. The team changed a little bit from last year when they beat Virginia in the first round, but they still got that Gomillion kid that has the ponytail.
My buddy Brett says the list of Heisman finalists is absurd if you ask me. Kenneth Walker should be in there. Yeah, Kenneth Walker. You think he should be in there?
No, because he didn't do squat over the last 3 games.
The kid, you talking about the kid from Michigan State?
Right.
Exactly. Over Pitt's quarterback. No, Pitt's quarterback deserves to be there, I think. What do you think?
Yes, I agree.
Is Aiden Hutchinson, has he been invited?
Yes, he has.
I don't see a problem.
No. It's Pickett, Hutchinson, Young, and Stroud.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, Young's probably going to win.
If you're gonna take one out, maybe take Stroud out, and maybe put the other pass rusher from
Michigan.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. I have
no problems with that.
No. Tim, do you remember a Buckeye basketball player named Jay Burson?
Yes, I do. I remember him because he got his neck hurt and had to be in a halo.
Wow.
And he was at one time the all-time leading scorer in Ohio basketball. So sad. And I think it happened against Iowa. Like he kind of got clotheslined and landed wrong. One of my first memories of Ohio State basketball.
Man, oh man, that's got to be tough. Yeah. The good thing about these few football games this week, even if I come home tomorrow evening, let's say it's 6:30, I can kind of, even if I pick last, I can be like, okay, I like this one. I'm already kind of feeling which ones I like. Dick Vitale really liked him, he says. Oh, okay.
Yeah, with Tregley and Perry Carter, and I remember the '89 team pretty well, even though they lost to UNLV in the second round.
Who else is in here? Somebody come on in here. We got 7 folks in here. Zadie Jester in here.
No,
I invited him.
I'll look up. I think sadly LeBron James is not the all-time leading scorer for Ohio high school basketball.
Oh, really?
I think it's Diebler that used to play at Ohio State.
Oh. Tim, have you met any pro athletes before?
Not really. So interesting story. I think I might have told it on here, but if I haven't. So 2009, I go to the Bahamas in early September. And on the return flight from Fort Lauderdale, CME's got his shades on, Chris Carter. I'm like, I am not messing with that guy. Because he was coming to Cleveland to see his son play when Duran was at Ohio State. I mean, I've kind of been around like a couple of the Indians, I guess, but just not my thing, I guess. Oh, take that back. Autograph sessions with the Blue Jackets players. So, but that's so simple. Hey, thank you. Hi, hello, thank you. That's about, I don't want to talk to them, especially if they've lost.
Former Duke player Luke Kennard.
Yeah.
Nothing stands out with him. Yeah.
I guess the thing is that the Miz played football against our school.
Mike
Mizanin, yeah.
Mizanin, yeah.
And who knows, maybe even, I guess for private school, Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler, may have wrestled a few matches against.
Who was his spirit squad? That was funny as hell. You remember them?
Yep.
They were so funny.
I remember them getting their butts kicked on Saturday night's main event. They all got kicked into the thing, and then Vince got kicked in, and they did the chop over them.
Oh, former Duke player Luke Kennard passed LeBron on all-time Ohio scoring record.
Let's see here. Points career. Let's see. Yeah, it's John Diebler is the number one scorer all time. 3,200 points.
Ken, talk to some pro porn stars, pro amateur porn stars, because,
I say Kennard, he was recent. I think he might be the kid that's no, it was 2015. Yeah, it's Diebler, Kennard, Jay Burson, Geno Ford, and then LeBron. That's your top 5 all time in Ohio.
Yeah.
Jerry Lucas is 11th. Bob Huggins is 12th.
I saw Kobe his senior year playing in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. I didn't realize that Bob Huggins was Ohio born, but okay.
Beth Phoenix has returned to Raw to team with her husband Edge versus Miz and Maurice. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how big a draw that's going to be. I really don't.
And then let's see here. Wow. See if I can find any other interesting names. And on any of these lists, I don't think I really will. I don't want to go find. There's some interesting names for like wrestling in Ohio, because you had the Golics and you had the one guy that went to UFC. So there's been some. And Tom Cousineau even wrestled in Northeast Ohio. So
did he play for the Browns?
Yes.
Yeah, he was a linebacker. No, maybe not. Yeah, okay. That's been a ways back there.
Yeah, that's like 1980. That's when he was in the pros, I think, or late 70s.
Yeah. Remembering some of these players is tough to do, man. It really is.
Oh, I know.
It's tough because you go back thinking. Yeah. Like I say, tomorrow night, guys, 7. Can you imagine IDJ being in Canada with Ken and his biking buddy? Oh, yeah. What would they call them? The triple threat match. The triple threat. Yeah,
well, you can't call them a triple threat because that was DDP, Canyon, and Bigelow in WCW.
The triple threat.
That or the Jersey Triad, one of the two, I think.
Yeah, we showed IDJs.
I got to put some things back in the fridge.
We showed ID Justice racing.
How did this happen?
I just don't know. This is something I just can't figure. I was driving, and then all of a sudden, what happens? I wrecked.
Yep, Robin is racing, right?
It wasn't my fault, seriously. He went down.
Touchdown Bills. So it looks like we may have, and they're going to try to kick up PAT.
Oh, that should be interesting.
And it's good. faded from left to right, but it's good.
It went.
So it's 8-7.
It wasn't his fault. Really. It wasn't his fault.
That's some Gene Snitsky shit there. It wasn't my fault.
You got to trust me on that one, huh?
Sure. 8-7. The ticker below is funny. You're taking up my. Oh. But, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, let's see what's on the docket for the top 25 for basketball this week. I will say this. I looked at Ohio State's schedule, like Tennessee, Martin, New Orleans, and Towson before they get the Big Ten play. Really? I guess playing Penn State and Duke in a week was bad enough. Let's see here. I'll just put top 25. Alcorn State. Yippee. Oh, but looky here. Texas Southern 69, Florida 54 final.
Tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Texas against Florida?
Texas Southern.
Oh, not even a real Texas team. A Texas knockoff team goes in and beat. Whoa, they go to the swamp and beat them.
Yep.
And they were ranked
20th.
Not no more.
Not no more. Oh,
yeah.
Hold on. I got to look up the team that BYU lost to. Hold on.
Do you guys think two guys could replay all 117 World Series in a reasonable amount of time? No. Whoa. Just replay just the World Series? You're just talking about all 117 at 7 games or less?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You can't play.
You can't play them exactly to the team because if they were a sweep, you can't promise that.
Right. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't think 90 would have been a sweep. I think the Reds just had momentum.
Yeah. Against the A's.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been.
So, BYU men's basketball lost to Utah Valley. And in response, they got they got bumped down 12 spots.
Justly.
Yeah.
Agreed. Utah Valley probably goes to the mall every week and picks out players to play that week for them.
They could.
You want to play guard? Come on. Would you like to play forward for our team? Come on. We got to get you away from the rock ledge here and find someone else to work at ledge for you this week.
Well, and then Alabama beats Gonzaga. They promptly get bumped up 7 spots.
Yeah, it happens.
It does happen. Then Ohio State
all the World Series in history. Do you guys think two guys could replay all 117 World Series in a reasonable?
Now,
what would we consider a reasonable amount of time?
Okay, if you are playing basic in Strat, yes.
Or payoff pitch, and you had all those damn teams. Yes.
Yes. Reasonable amount of time, I would say, would be 3 months.
For two players to do 117 World Series, that'd be 53 World Series each.
So you're talking about maybe
6 months. I'd say 6 months, maybe. That's
probably.
a lot. Yeah.
If it takes me a year to do a full 162 game replay, then
Does the diplomatic boycott of the Olympics really mean anything?
No.
I think you don't think it does. I actually think there's going to be some players that will not go. That's my opinion. We'll see.
The only reason, because I don't think half of them care if the president or the vice president or the first lady or like our Secretary of Defense shows up. I don't think they care. Most of them are probably saying, "Let's go, Brandon." And sorry, can't say that.
or at least saying stay at home so we can play without having to worry about your asses watching.
Now, the funny thing is, Robin Leonard is going to decline the spot for Sweden or Finland if he's asked. He's still not.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he's still 100%. I wouldn't say there, but he's not. It's a day by day thing for him. I'll just say it's a day by day thing for him.
What does he play or do?
Oh, he's a goaltender.
Oh,
he's the goaltender that came out and said that he had the drinking problem when he was with the Islanders or the Sabres.
Problem is multiple game engines will be needed, no doubt. Oh yeah,
no doubt,
no doubt about it. How many people picked the Patriots and how many picked the Bills tonight? On our on out of us, 5 went with the Patriots, 3 went with the Bills. Me and Tim both went with the Patriots. I went with the under tonight. I knew it was supposed to be a snowstorm, but if they're going to keep letting them run up and down the field like you are, it's already, 8-8?
8-7.
8-7.
So that's 60 right there. If you go 8-7 every quarter.
Yep. And how much time's left in the first quarter?
They're done with the first quarter. They're in commercial now.
They're going to the second quarter, and they got 15 points. So they're averaging 60. I think they'll get a few less than 15, either in the second or the third. That'd be, in my opinion. I'm looking under the 46, but it could definitely go over. Tim's liking the over, but we both picked the Patriots tonight. He and I both picked the Chiefs last night. We did well there. He and I both picked the 49ers yesterday, and we didn't do too well. All 8 of us, believe it or not, picked the Ravens. Nobody picked the Steelers. I'm still shocked at that. Nobody took the Steelers. He and I both took Washington football team and both went under. We did good there. Tim went with the Jags against the Rams. He might regret that one. I went with the Rams, and I actually went under there, and it just barely was under.
Glenn, could you be? Oh, that's right. You have to play PC. You can't play PC. I say out of the park baseball would be interesting, or you could use what Tony Porter uses.
No PC games, Ken said.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So, Chargers and Bengals. Me and Tim both missed that one. Tim did get the over on it too. Cardinals and Bears. Tim missed that one. He took the Bears. I took the Cards in that one. I went with the under. I missed that by a lot. Eagles and Jets. I went with the Eagles along with Tim. It was the over. Tim got that too. Buccaneers over under. I went over, believe it or not. Tim went under. He got it. But we both went with the Buccaneers. I went with the Dolphins yesterday. I went over, but Tim went over also, but took the Giants, so Tim missed that one.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, the Dolphins are on a winning streak now.
They're playing pretty good. Their
4
defense,
5 games, I think.
Defense is playing really well. I took the Vikings, so did Tim, and the Lions pulled the upset, which they weren't going to. Even if the Vikings would have won, we wouldn't have won it because they never were up over a touchdown there at the end.
Right. Yeah, Colts, it was
like 20. It was like 27-20 part of the time or whatever, and then they scored a field goal and then touchdown, missed it 2 points. Missed a point or 2 points or whatever. Colts and Texans. All of us but Keith went with the Colts in that one, and I went with the over. So did Tim. We didn't have any idea the Texans would take a day off. They didn't score anything, and then both of us took the Cowboys. That was a relatively safe pick, but it still was an under, and I went with the over. No, I went with the under too in the Cowboys Saints. So I was thinking of doing this myself, and then I actually found an interesting party who wants to split it. Oh, so you think about doing it? I think Chiefs defense is reason.
I'll tell you what, Ken. I could do 16, 18, 71, and 67. I can do 72 as well. So, Rob looks like he's about.
But Rob's drink milk. Rob drank milk. I shouldn't have done it. So you're not playing against each other. No.
No. I mean, the thing is, though, is I could film it if I really wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty. If I can't find all the players, then actually, the interesting thing is, I have the first set I ever got. It wasn't really even a set. This was like you can get a trial one, and thankfully it was on Amazon. So I used all my Amazon cards, so I didn't pay a cent. The 2015 Final Four with the Cubs, the Mets, the Royals, and the Blue Jays. So they give you the Final Four, and I could use my app to pull up certain cards if needed. So I could do that one as well.
Guys out here in chat, let's do this for you. Army-Navy this week. I don't hardly ever ask anybody in chat to pick a team. Army, you're giving up 7.5. 7.5 points give up right here, okay? So what you do, you start off with Navy and start off with 7.5 points, and you just add both totals at the end, and that's what Army's supposed to beat them by, 7 and a hook. So Ken, Glenn, everybody out there right now, tell us who you like, okay? And we'll bring it up at the end after the game this weekend, who everybody picked. Army, 7.5 point favorites, playing Navy at East, the Meadowlands, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And kick is up, and the kick is good. So the wind must have died down a little bit.
So was that the Patriots?
Yes. So the Red Sox lead 11-7.
So, Rob, are you feeling that Washington football team wins out and Ron Rivera wins Coach of the Year? Would you make that a lock? I will not make that. In fact, this week the Cowboys will put a stop.
I don't know if we'll put stomping on them, but it'd be a big shocker if they
beat the Cowboys in Washington this week. Then it's hard to think that they're not at least a playoff team, because they only have to play the Cowboys one more time. They got the Eagles twice, and they got the Giants once. There would be no sense in them not winning at least 3 of those last 4 games if they beat the Cowboys this week. I think it's a stretch. Is that what it is, Glenn? 8-19? Holy moly. So that is only at most 819 games.
Yeah.
It's
117 times 7. Yeah.
So no Keith. I don't think they win out. Glenn and Ken, go ahead. Tell us who you think wins this week with the 7.5 points. Army or Navy? I should really get me some big glass of water. That's what yes, but it could be as little as 468 games.
It could be. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what though. I got to upload the one game tonight. I'll play there's a one game makeup for the Indians and the Mariners for 2007. And then I'd be happy to take a break from that and play the 71 World Series.
I'll say this. If you played, let's say you played the last 30 World Series and replayed them.
Right.
You tell me now, I got my own beliefs. Would there be more 4-game sweeps or 7-game game 7 wins? Would it be more sweeps or 7 games where one of the teams? I think it'd be more 7 games.
So would I.
Yeah, because sweeping is really tough, especially in a replay.
Right.
You always got the dice where they don't do it.
I will say this though: when Strat tried to sim the 16 World Series, they were almost dead on the first 5 games, like scores, everything. They had the Indians winning in 7, and of course that didn't happen. So,
yeah, Glenn Bonesteel says he's going to take Navy. and the points. So that's cool.
And Ken's taking Army. Says wins and
I can
covers.
send you the stats we want to keep so we can make an all-time series record book. How about that?
Okay.
All
right. I mean, Ken, do you want me to play the game on the channel? I could play the 7 games.
How about that? Would you like to see it on the channel, Ken? I could do the 2019. I could do the 2019 World Series. I got that on payoff pitch. I could do that anytime. I could do it anytime.
I mean, the thing is, if doing it on the channel, it'd take a little longer, but because I got to upload the games. But hell, I'd be happy to bust out that set.
Plus, he can keep up with stats as he watches it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could stat it out right there. He could have, you give the starting lineups, and if he's got score sheets.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing that he could do is he could always pause.
Yeah.
If I record it and then record and then play.
Because I get scorebooks all the time. People give me scorebooks all the time. I bet I have 4 or 5 over here.
See, I guess I wouldn't mind it.
I'll play 2019. I'll play it on the channel. Yeah. Rob, for as many wins as Washington gets this year, you have to say that many compliments around Ron Rivera, your favorite coach. I've already done that. I ran out. I gave him 8 compliments before the season started.
Taylor Heineke's got enough compliments on this channel that.
Oh yeah, Tyler Heineke can keep getting compliments. Rivera's already gotten it. He's already reached his 8. I mean, an old season of 8 teams would be 616 for just one of the leagues, so it can definitely be done. Definitely.
Right, so I will answer Keith's question. Out of the 90s, had the best team considering pitching as well as in that lineup. I'd have to say 95 probably had better pitching than 98 did. Or 99, they scored 1,000 runs. I just didn't have any pitching.
Right.
I mean, Bartolo. The problem was
they didn't have nothing to go against the Yankees.
Pitching.
Right. They didn't have nothing to go against the Yankees in late years, though. 97, 98.
Well, 98, 97, they beat them in the LDS.
In 98, though. 98.
Right, well, yeah. Well, 98, you had to play the perfect series. And, you got Chuck Knobloch pointing at the ball, which kind of gave them the one game. And then they destroyed Pettit in game 3.
Yeah.
And couldn't win one of the next 2 to go up 3-2 to go back to New York. And it was game, set, match.
Yeah.
Like, you had to win one of those games. And I was like, and as soon as they didn't, I knew they were toast. I mean, yeah, Jim told me he had a grand slam in game 6 to put them within a run, but you knew that wasn't going to last.
Who do you guys think will win my series, the 2019 World Series?
I seriously don't think Howie Kendrick's going to play out of his mind.
No.
That's the one thing that
right. That's the one thing about a replay, that if you don't have postseason special cards, that you can't make them play that good. Yeah, the Washington team played out of their mind. A couple of players did.
Right.
And let's see who they played. They played the Rays.
No. They played the Astros. I believe.
Astros. I gotta think Astros.
See who they played.
They played the Astros. They played the Astros. That's who they played. You going to not Astros 5, says Darius. Yes, man.
That was the Astros. Yeah, that's right. Huh? That could be an interesting little lockout thing to do.
So we are using real starting lineups. Yes.
Yep. You can go on.
I've got that.
Baseball Reference or Retro Sheet, and I can find.
Yeah. Find out everybody that was. Now I'm going to use rosters though, full rosters. So because
you're going to use a 40-man roster.
I'm going to use a full roster that was available to the team
at the World Series
for the World Series. Yes,
absolutely.
That way, because if a game went 5-0, I can't promise you a game's going to go 5-0.
Right.
I can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if a team gives up 7 runs in first inning, I'm not going to leave their pitcher in there.
You know who's the card that could be interesting the year that you find it? Pull up Sean Figgins' 2002 card. He didn't hit all that much, but boy, did he run a lot. Him and K-Rod.
Yeah.
They were the unsung heroes. Sans Troy Gloss and Scott Spezio, but
right.
But without Sean Figgins making Barry Bonds' life a living Hades.
Like St. Louis?
No, the Angels in 2002.
Oh, Angels. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
you want to talk about another little guy, David Eckstein in 2006.
I never liked Troy Glaus. Something about him, I never liked him.
Yeah.
He wasn't my favorite. And the guy that played for the Cardinals, I really couldn't stand him.
Scott Rowland?
Yeah, I could not stand him. But there's been some Phillies that's come through the blocks there. I was like, Cole Hamels, hated him. I didn't like him.
What did you think about Chuch Ruiz?
Oh, I liked him. He was he was a fan's. I mean, everybody liked.
It seemed like what him and Placido Polanco seemed like everybody loved him.
Yeah, they liked him a lot. I'll tell you somebody they didn't really like was a guy that ended up going to. He ended up going to Baltimore. Ended up going to Kansas City. Third baseman. What was his name? Michael Franco. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, they didn't like him too much. Yeah.
I'm trying to think like 1-year players.
Did I like J.D. Drew? J.D. Drew did not play in Philly when I was there. J.D. Drew, did he even play in Philly?
He might have got drafted by them, but not sure that he played.
He played for the Cardinals. Yeah, I ain't never liked none of the Cardinals. But
J.D. Drew was not a Philly. But he was drafted by them.
Roland came through the organization, though, and I didn't like him. What are your top 3 all-time favorite overall World Series, Rob and Tim?
Oh,
my favorite, 80. I liked 85. 85 was one of my favorites. I really, really liked that one.
I got 2 of them I can name right off the bat.
04, I had to really like that one. I mean, that was one that we'd been holding out for 100 years. And oh shit, what other?
All right, you want me to throw 2 out there that
How about 08? I guess I got to say 08. I like the Phillies. 08 World Series. Yep.
1991, Twins and Braves. 3 extra inning games. Can't beat that. Including Kirby Puckett. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah.
2011, especially Game 6. Game 7 was a formality. I could see why people would kind of downgrade it after that, but that was a good series.
Yeah, Drew. Wow. J.D. Drew played in the 07 Sox team. I didn't like him. Yeah. I didn't like him.
Like the 16 World Series wasn't bad. The 01 World Series was really good. Partially because I was rooting against the Yankees.
Was that Arizona?
Yeah, Arizona and the Yankees.
That was a Tony Womack hit. Where it
was Gonzalez had to hit over Jeter's head to score J. Bell.
Yeah,
but Womack had the tying run hit.
Yeah, we have 1972 in the books and 08 in progress now.
Okay,
yeah, I'll do 2019. I'll start that here soon.
1908.
2019. We'll do it. Grid zone. I've got that out right here, sitting right here, just waiting on me. Tomorrow, I will not probably touch anything. I have got a bit of a cold. Plus, I got to see the damn dentist. I got to get my root canal done tomorrow, and then tomorrow night we're going to have baseball picks. So
I am only going to be using Strat, by the way, for my.
And I'm just going to use the payoff pitch that I've got right here. It's the only season I got. So I got NPNG 18. I've played that one. I did that one. Boston rolled in that one. They actually played the Cardinals too. 5 games is all it went to. It was not 4 or 5.
The Dodgers, you mean?
Was it the 18? Who won in the 2018?
That was the Red Sox.
Yeah, but they ended up beating the Cardinals
Oh, okay.
on my game.
All right.
5 games, I think. They ended up getting there in 5.
Yeah, that was the infamous Steve Pierce World Series MVP.
What I did, I rolled dice and I went with the strength of the teams, and I want to say the Cardinals ended up playing the Dodgers and they ended up going 7 games in the National League Series. On mine, and I only had the Red Sox only lost 2 games in the playoffs on my deal. They won 100. They won 100 and 118.
Darius, you might want to relook up that 05 World Series. That was not necessarily a smoke job. That was 5-3, 7-6, 7-5 in 14 innings, and 1-0. Yeah. And that 1-0 was a Jeff Blum home run. That's how sad I am remembering about that knowledge. Oh, yeah. Jermaine Dye was the MVP.
That's when the Astros in the National League.
Yep.
Yeah. Was it their last time in the National League going to the World Series?
I believe so, yeah.
And then they've been to the World Series how many times in the American League? 3?
17, 19, and 21.
So all odd seasons.
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 times. Yeah. Pretty wild.
They're the San Antonio Spurs of Major League Baseball.
What is the score right now in football?
We got 11-7 with 4.5 to go in the second. So we can probably hang on until about halftime, and then we'll. All
right. How much time did you say left?
About 4.5.
All right, we can hang on for a few more minutes, and we can do that.
Probably about 10 to 15 more minutes, I think.
Yeah, sounds good. Anybody wants to come on here and say hi? Come on and say good night to your wife, or girlfriend, or boyfriend, or whoever. Come on in here. You can do that too.
No problem, Ken. I'm happy to help out. I'm kind of jealous. I wish I could go back and watch now MLB Network had, I think, 4 of the 7 games of the 80 World Series. That looked hella entertaining from back in the day. Because Willie Mays Aikens made himself a name, and then Tug McGraw with the final pitch. The crowd will tell you the result, as Joe Garagiola said.
Yeah.
And then trying to think, a couple of them that I wouldn't be too interested to play. Like 2000 could be semi-interesting, but, the Yankees showed their dominance. And then 98 with the Padres. Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe I'd like to see them try to win a game.
09, didn't they sweep the Phillies?
No, actually, I don't think so.
It may have only went 5-6. It won't that good. The Yankees
it was
beat
6.
Them 6, yeah.
Yeah.
But when the Phillies won, they beat the Rays, and
the final game was the final part was like 15 minutes because they suspended the game in like the 8th or 9th inning to play the next day.
The Phillies?
Yeah, because they had a rainstorm.
Yeah.
And then they said, well, we're not going to cancel the game or call it official. We're going to play it out the whole 9 innings. And so the next day was only 15 minutes, if that. Let me see if I can pull that up.
But that wasn't a final game, was it?
Yes, it was.
Was it? It was a final game.
Let me see here. Weather delays. Okay. Game postponement. Again. And then, I'll have to come back down and see the time. Oh, I guess it was longer than that because it was the 6th inning, but it seemed like it was shorter than that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, it was really bad weather. That and 86 had bad weather too. Because I think they postponed, or no, 75 had bad weather. They postponed game 6 like 2 or 3 times because of bad weather. So
Yep.
actually, I think Demos has 75 in History Maker Baseball.
I played it, and it was a sweep. The Reds swept them.
Yeah.
It was the Red Sox team on History Maker Baseball sucks. 75. They are really bad. They are not good. They were.
I guess not great traits. So I guess that would make them not great.
Yeah, they were not. They didn't. He didn't give them a whole lot to play with. They, if you'd have played them against the 75 in the regular season, they wouldn't have won. They wouldn't have won 81 games. No way.
Wow.
No, they had that bad. They had real bad traits.
What's the record for most RBIs in one World Series? That could be right there, Ken.
11 or 12 is it? 12 maybe. Not sure. Bobby Richardson. That sounds right.
Let's see here. Most at bats.
I'm not sure it's Bobby Richardson though. I think it's been soon late. Most RBIs in a World Series. Oh, it is Bobby Richardson. Yeah, 12. Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing. I found the career World Series, not the single World Series.
Yeah. Most hits in a World Series, 13. Bobby Richardson, Lou Brock, Marty Barrett. Yeah.
Yep. That's a 7 games. Well,
yeah.
Yeah, 7-game series was 13. Yeah. And then George Springer has the record for most home runs in a World Series with 5.
Yeah.
It's Bobby Richardson with 12 RBIs in a World Series. That's let's see how much more time we got. We got 3 minutes to go in the first half here for
All right.
Buffalo, and I think Buffalo's going to try to make this either a 14-11 game or 11-10. So we could have some first time ever going on here.
Yeah. To be fair, both 75 and 67 teams were in the right place at the right time. Yeah, but you know, anytime you play in that history maker stuff, that's not. I mean, you're not playing stat ball anyway. You're not following stats with that. That's for sure. Not
Right.
like some of the others. I don't know how good is Stratomatic as far as stats go. I've had
they
people
seem to
tell
be
me
okay
history
for
makers
my
good, but it's he'll tell you. I mean, all you got to do is go to, you know what I'm saying? Go to the source. Because I've asked him straight to his face. He says, I'm not even stat driven. So, yeah.
I mean, my home run and RBI stats for the Rockies for 2018 came out okay, but oh boy, did I overuse the pitching staff. I had to. They were terrible, like except for Marquez.
What year was this?
2018 for the Rockies when they were second place in the division.
And then how many games did they win for you?
Oh God!
Did they win 90?
No, they didn't even go 500.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
a lot of that is they play a lot of like 11-10 games, and for the life of me, I can't do that for Strat.
Oh man. And it was like within one game or 2 games with me with NPNG Plus, and then this one I replayed the Phillies, and I forgot how many wins they had, but it was a couple more than they had, I think. I didn't intentionally walk players very much, very seldom, unless it came down to the last inning and it was like, okay, whichever team needs to do this is better, better be what they do. So that's the way I handled that. You know, that's just the way I did it. Let's see. Let's put a new banner up. Let's do that.
Yeah, sorry, my mom's texting me. She wants to know what was the name of the book I wanted. And it's the Chris Jericho book, The Complete List of Jericho.
Oh, okay.
All of his matches from up until about a year and a half ago. Somehow he kept track of it. Opponent, finish, and in the early parts he gives how much he got paid for them.
So, oh yeah, it was a book. He just is that what he wrote about all the finishes of all his matches?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted it. He did it all on his own. The book companies did. Oh, that book won't sell. It sold all right for him, I think.
Has it? Mm-hmm. And how many pages is it? Do you know?
Oh, it's probably in the couple hundreds, at least. Because they've also got he talks about like his best and worst matches. They've got like little blurbs from like Tony Khan and like some of the wrestlers he's worked with. So it's not all just graph or just him writing down on paper. It's people writing about him and
How about this situation with Ric Flair and Nick Khan?
Oh boy,
Nick Khan has screwed him every way possible, but can he lick and kiss McMahon's ass any more than he does right now? He still says Flair.
Oh, God.
He still talks about him as being the best guy he ever worked for, but I'll never work for him again.
Can I sign, Judas? I cannot do sign language. Yeah, no, I agree. This has been my experience, Glenn, in my 50-50 year. I've played most of them. Okay.
Okay.
You have to remember, I'm the youngin' of this group, I think. Maybe.
Yeah. You're younger than most. Darius.
Well, no. The youngin' is in like seniority playing tabletop sports.
Yeah, right.
I think it's only been 5, maybe 6 years. So.
He's wanting you to sing.
God, no, you don't want me to sing. In fact, if I go to AEW when they come to Cleveland, although it'd have been fun to do the whole sing along if I'd have been could hide my voice. When the MJF had the things where it's this match, but you can't play your theme music. They seriously had that match, and the crowd literally sang along and did pretty darn well. So, nope, not singing. Although when I was a youngin' before changes happened, I was in the choir. So, yeah.
First game Ken said he bought was 67. I've only been playing tabletop games and stuff. Oh man, 4 years, something like that. This time, I used to play stuff years and years and years ago, but about 4 years.
Although I will say that I did have the spinner game with the discs.
A spinner baseball. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. A, B, C, D, and E. And number 9, was it walks?
Yeah.
9 was a walk. And 10
and
was
the pitcher home run thing was about yay big.
Yeah, it was number 1. Always a 1. 5 was a triple. And,
yep.
6 was a double. Yeah, I remember that one.
That's the one I think I got for Christmas, and then I got kind of bored playing it. Well, the problem was you'd scratch up all the discs trying to put them in the thing.
Or your spinner would get to where it would go the same damn way every time. So you'd always set your card up and be like, all right, let's do it that way. You play against somebody and be like, okay, now how the hell are you getting 5 home runs in an inning?
Yeah.
It's called, I got the Babe Ruth syndrome, and you don't, baby. That's what I tell them. That
was, Catico. That's what it was.
It was Catico. Mm-hmm. Yep, you got it. I had that. I had a good basketball game too. what was that basket? It was a basketball game handheld, and then it came out like this, like it had fucking ears on it. What the hell was the name of it? It was cool as shit because it had a shot clock on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was cool as shit. Let's see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Basketball handheld video game.
I'll be right back.
All right. See if I can find it. But it had a shot clock on the top of it. Dribble away. That's it right here.
And speaking of the 1971 season, that was Strat's big announcement today. Oh, we're going to put I told you that, right?
Strat season.
Yes, 1971 coming back. Tim, have you ever played King Griffey Jr. Slugfest for the 64? I have not, but I did play all three of the bases loadeds. I played Baseball Stars, and that's about the extent to my and I think there's one other one that I played. I think one of the RBI baseballs for Sega. I think it might have been 95. 95 or 94.
I'm looking for this dribble away right here if I can find it. Dribble away. That's what it's called, guys. It was fun as shit because you could block shots.
Oh, okay. Case Western Hospital. Okay.
What happened?
Ken says that he is his emergency room experience in my neck of the woods at Case Western.
Oh. Ask him his little friend, did his wife get mad at him because his little friend didn't come pick him up there too? Because he didn't pick him up overseas.
Yeah, well. Essentially, it's they're punting with 7 seconds left, so I'm guessing Darius is probably ahead of us.
What did he say? I'm heading out?
No, he says it's halftime, and it's 11-7.
Yeah.
So it's only 7 seconds left. He's essentially just got to kick it way deep. And, they tried to get him for a false start, but 3, 2, 1, and the half.
The half is there. That's it.
Yep. So
that is it. Halftime Patriots lead 11-7.
Bills get the ball in the second half.
Did the Bills come back and win this game, Tim?
Next score will determine that. I'm going to say probably yes.
Oh, you think they will?
Yeah.
I think the Patriots hold off tonight. I think they'll do it. So we'll see what happens. You guys join us tomorrow night, Tuesday night. Me, Tim, Harris, Keith, Anthony, Michael, Matt. Who the hell knows how many it's going to be? It could be as many as 10 with us. If it is, just hang in there with us. We only have pretty much pro games going on. We won't probably spend 5 minutes on the Army-Navy game. I don't see any reason to do
Unless
it.
Michael talks for 3 of them.
Michael and we'll have to get Michael and Harris. We'll have to have Harris talk about Army and Michael talk about Navy and see what they can come up with. But yeah, you all have a great night. 11-7. Turn it around and have the old 7-11 going on, huh? Yeah, snowing up at
table special.
Snowing where you're at right now?
Nope. Doesn't say it's snowing, so no.
Yeah. And it's a little warmer here tonight. A little bit of a breeze, though, so we're going to see what we can do. Like I say, get mouth surgery tomorrow. At least one, and it could be 2. They haven't told me yet whether they're going to give me 2
Shots of Novocaine.
No, two of the root canals. They may do
Ooh.
2 root canals tomorrow. May just be 1 or maybe 2. We'll see. But it should be interesting. So when I come home tomorrow, I'm like, oh, I look like I'm chewing some chewing gum. Chewing some.
Or you also have to hold up little cue cards on who you picked.
Yeah, I can do that. Or either give it.
Or just like hold the thing up and kind of point to it, or highlight it or something.
Glenn, you and Ken have great days tomorrow too as well. Darius, thanks for coming in.
No problem.
Sean D, if you didn't, I didn't see you in much tonight. I don't think. Hope you're doing well. We hope to see you before Christmas time. For Tim, my name's Rob. Thanks so much for joining us. It's going to be starting the second half in just a few minutes on ESPN. Catch that if you can. Catch this channel tomorrow night, roughly 7 o'clock. We get going. We probably won't even hold you an hour tomorrow night. Probably be done by 8. What do you think, Tim?
I think that's a fair assumption.
Yep. Have a good night, folks, and God bless. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.